Santo Broso, Hi Otto Jacobu, Nyame Pechi number 2, Maranatha, Mansu Siana, Ofata Baro, Nanampa Bwakese, Manso Dukrama, Unity and Progress, Esreso, Edawanim, Manso Dadiase, Manso Domebe Poso, Shashahini Kane, Bosome Frehunsiayim, Nyamemre, Yuneso number 2, Uha one saying Tebeso number 2, Ajin boat, Achumakota, one way, Bekwa Kone Yaw, Kusia Pia, Kwa Woma Chichire, Soji, free so Bosome Frehun, step by step, Tikrum, Yabre Nye Kwansayim number 1, Bosome Frehun, original Makosa, Yenisu Bontefu, Obintiasia Manso Odumase, Nana Buachi Yadom UST Kokobe, Asafunyamiche Wa Promase, Wafateria Danso, God bless Kochi New Site, The Rock, Oti Wood Village, Ochasunyame Ensenye, Awa, Pechi Chiapiase, KK Kabobo, Manso Nyankumase, Nyame Bechre Manso Afedi, Nyame no nim kunsu banie krum, Openi Jobu Minti, Bosome Frehun, Fox Kasie,
Emuda Hopefe.
Lock it in. More news, more information. Fox.
Promote to Fox 97.9 Sini Arisnai. Namina Habrason say Yadu Memu in Sama. Yabuano say Cassia to Manimu. Brecron Betty and Cow Takra de Fox 103.1 Orcodo. Abavuntin videos on Fox FM online.com. Fox CVGH YouTube. Now for tuning radio Fox 97.9. Information centers in Yans, one medium Yakasia do Fuete Facebook and Fox FM. A year in some day, Dimwakutini.
Na closer for Barman, yes, sir. Equation pen for Bell Macuma, so dear, dear mom, striking a dear. Wamda Sujinum.
I buy the Connie of a fast one of Yadi Smart, no Atuja.
Now, and I before so, Barman, yes, nay, Professor Mia Kunfia, or more Ecochin, say, or my Jan.
I did say a Moscow there, and nay, at the Sianfua. Almost senior technical school, no more Kwama, Yatu school. A
Caribbean Shabansia, Yadras from Kokra, the Massachusetts, South Mississippi, Shanty School of Deaf and Blind. I'm a Sim Casa DJ Nabaho. Ababa
Manessa excavator, what year free legal minus no, it be Yakwan.
Immigration for so Abba Modern, Aqua Chico, Quank, Yasuma Grediaco, Togumemu, Makumako, a Pem Waha, any Edu Enum. And 7 year friend of Yabuano Cassiemua. Yadibra were free Fox 97.9 Kumasi Fox 103.1 Takra de Orkodo. Wakin come for yemi. Nana Kwabna Insia Apia Esio Huniba Menen Nana Yao Opon Chichuku or Tafrija. Madame Afe Yanyebre na yenchen semenmo se ne sitie. Nyame adoma bosomi ansa fi mu ne da toso nsia. Ye ka ne se 6 match. Sabre no mu no na Ghana yenya ye fa ahodie. Na fi ade ye ne kan wa na Ghana yenya ye fa ahodie ne mfi aduosia engotwimini 68th independence anniversary. Eno na Ghana ye bedie na no na ban ekasamafo nyamfo Felix kwachi ofusu. Aba ho amane sa fi de no se ne be ye no nie. Sa kanene bia ye bons anu achi no a wo sa mebuna ahodo no a won be so wadwene hwe wo man yabakwasam yabobre ne yabosu ye beka ho asem na afi o mamba pa asade ne nyina no yayama na abtimi abo na bia mu so 28 February crossroad no nso ye be ho adwuma ne nyina no ne se akane asafo mensa 3x servicemen ya na ja won ye we ye che 1948 na dia fa o man ye se ahodo ho no ya ye ba won mutuo no eno nso ye behwe na ye de ho adwuma national planning committee ya de fa anniversary ho no wonom de ho nsem ahodo nyina no aba abontina ye ra Felix kwachi ofusu akasa na mama yintie no.
Reflect, review, and reset, which then fits into the tone, the general tone in the country at the moment, the way that the elections have gone, and the consensus that there is amongst all stakeholders that our country needs reset is actively reflected in the theme that has been chosen. It also reflects the modesty, the sobriety within which these celebrations are being carried out. The only thing that is constant in human life is change. Over the years, we've carried out these celebrations in a particular my understanding is that for every single independence parade that is held at the Black Star Square, there are 60 different contingents of security personnel. Each contingent has 60 men and women. So you can do the math and see how many. That would be around 3,600 if I'm not mistaken. And then there are large contingents of school children. On many occasions, we have witnessed some of them pass out due to exhaustion because they are exposed to the vagaries of the weather. And it has left much to be desired. All of these have been factored into the decision making, or that also limits the chances of people passing out. The small numbers also show that the ceremony will be shorter, it will be briefer, unlike in the past when it went on for hours and hours and hours and led to the sort of medical emergencies that we record. Those concerns have been addressed. And
Yora Felix Kwachi for Sue Kasama Ban Achemu, a few smart and Kwane Befas was it. And yes, I can any baby yourself for baby Bamba for original kum. Na wo twawe ntini nyina na wonom de asem a wokwan a mefa so a obedi ne boko kitewe so na so no ma ebewo mu ne de ebedo sompa
abusia yem free 6 match so na yem fa momra oman adwumayefo ensemwe mero ka se omo e de atodwa se aban no omo anyo na koma so ade amfa mo omo a strike ndo ko so ginam omo sesan ne ensesan ne kina ensem yinam so ema owura Abdul Rashid 8 Pipe wono na oye osoafo ya eni washe labor jobs and employment so na ena no memeda ena woni closer focus ya seja enko besi bia da omadua hwese bia obetimi ai skills bia enka strike no betimi a calling off nanso national executive council no ene penfo hia wieye no wa mo chese se binsuo bia nim ade amu hia no ena ade a penfo kan makoma so ade de ma omo enso eka ohwe eni aduro eno anse somju sika wa mo dom se enkosi sa aban no be o makoma so ade ma omo no strike no a no mo ekoso ejina mu na opani a ono oye trotro de ma closer for eye owura ye frɛ no sɛ Isaac Bampoy Ado wono ene ne nsɛm trofo kasae moment said o sibi chechiri mu.
We are not challenging the authority of the president in appointing persons into the civil service and local government service. Article 195 of the Constitution is very clear that persons to be appointed or in acting positions is by the president in accordance with the advice of the council in consultation with the Public Services Commission. What was read from the Deaths and Deaths Registration Act was picked from the Constitution, 195 of the Constitution. It was nothing new. But we have loved if Felix Kwachi should have gone further to tell us that which council gave advice to the president to appoint. Because the Constitution is saying in accordance with the advice of the council. But we all know that immediately this government came into power, all councils have been dissolved. So you should tell us which council met to advise the president on this appointment. But that is not what we are talking about. We have a Supreme Court ruling that is saying that if you are politically colored, stay away from the civil service and the local government service. That is what we are talking about. And the question is he politically colored? If the answer is yes, the Constitution is saying, the Supreme Court ruling is saying that step aside. Once you are politically colored, step aside. Step aside. 7.9.
Abusia we ya nkomo twetwe ekọ so obra na omne nsamtrofo di nkomo ana omo ekire se ni saban na anyo makoma so ade amfa ma omo a omo de strike no mkoso ginam
one ya otu agudie won famra kwan so galamse essence ase yenkwaye eni nsu awde o memo no asante mantam so afọ woni asoye hye obade bobremu nsase ne pa wodi adom yeso na etu onmo sesa na santimantam ankwa no wono magye excavator makoba dunum ene de free illegal miners yo ya chi ni papi enso ewumu na no ana se wono nya excavator no se de bia no wono mahye ye na mampani ase wono se da bi my excavator no ye nhinu nti honorable Emmanuel Ama Kofibua your lands and natural resources minister aba manese se de ye nya excavator na district road improvement program drip no mu ena ye de ebekro na ni nyina no yede ayadwuma na etimi aboa yen na yewra Ama Kofibua obo akokọ efa wonom a ye a wo ye galamse woni a wo boa wonom so ma wonom ye ene ho nhese no mama yentie
claiming our forests one at a time, reclaiming our water bodies once at a time. We have vowed and the president is determined. And let me warn those who, when we arrest Chinese citizens, will try to call. Yesterday, I got one of those calls. I tell them, you've done it before, but this will not happen. You know what I told them? I told them that the only person who should instruct me to release the Chinese who is in custody, and I'm very happy the Minister of Interior shares my view, is the President of the Republic. And so this goes to the police officers and officers. This government is strongly behind you. Do your job and make sure that you bring perpetrators who are killing us to book. That fear nor favor, and send them to court and prosecute them and send them to jail. From there, after they've been punished, those foreign nationals will then be deported. That's the instruction of the president. The president will not call anybody or shield anybody. That's why we are here. So we are empowering you to do your.
We Lands and Natural Resources Minister, Honorable Emmanuel Ama Kofibuano Uyeno, and Asante Amantem so for Dr. Frank Amakwahini. And so I did to justice said, yeah, one make a lam safe for no, and Chasokra, more finance you, Jawomo Mutu Amne, we need Scavi or Coto excavator. We've been a searching now, Tossa excavator, and my one, who are we searching? I know what we Munyan, ye some more, Yanamode, Dr. Frank Amakwahini.
But I saw rent here and I want to tell you. You trace the chances number, and you don't need what the machine to buy. And you will be now rent out with machines. I will say you have to be interested in Nippon over rent, the general de Koye. Because I got this a cartel. You should be saying you dynasty at this level. And Professor Coco rent to be as I did Baba Behad. If you two trains here, who more do my rentals now, then you'll be able to take action at that level. So be a babua in that regard. Investigation and not just with a more actual on site. Or more the machines at the back, or more funding and all that said the minister Kaya. You're going to pursue it at that level.
Dr. Frank Amakwahini Santimantem so afone attending kan nyina efagala say ensensem ehu.
Abusha tefo bekaya Professor Christopher Amiya Kunfi. Wono nana woye board chairman de Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund. Na empenfo chese bra na osiso no. Sika sam hu dwadie bi wo hono mu a ese emu nshada na ho papa. Enam so ma NIB, enye NIB Bank name National Intelligence Bureau. Womo eto nsa frɛ no. Se womra no womra meyi ne ho ano. Na wasansemu na ye ne lawyer Ken Kranche ebo nkomo. Ene ebisanse no krebe no so. No krepa. Na no kwasi ada ye wo ho na NIB foi pick up kia mamienu. Won besi won memma kantina wanfo sisi o ma no ne papa so a won de ne koye. Na wase na womunim se jom de ne ko mo officer tetete he ya nanso wati ne no de na duru ka ukudi ya no won kran ya no mo office kese pa ye wo ho na kan kranche se wo ba amane sa no pa die Professor Christopher Amiya Kunfi ya NIB before be fa no isi o maja no amana sanso abafie mu enti kan kranche.
What happened was that in the morning he was invited to the BNI. They took him to national headquarters. They later brought him to the Kaukudi branch of They interrogated him. When he got here, they said that they had arrested him. They asked him to detain him. Right now, they said they were releasing him. So that's what has happened today. It has to do with some of the work he did when he was the board chairman at GIF. That's what I know. There's a government fund for investment. Yes, and he was the board chairman, so that's what I know. That is why we have to be very careful. Just started. So let us wait and see what turns out next. My client is innocent. He's innocent of absolutely all charges. And we shall see.
Abusha eni ekoti ye Ken Kranche or lawyer Edema Professor Christopher Amiya Kunfi.
Dr. Tia Abdul Kadiru Mama papai wa ya ban nipa ekasi aya wo boss aya mra se bjani wale na o de atuja so curfew na wonum de atu omuso no wonti ase koda nwumre no nsia na sorry anopa no nsia na nka abako na de no kra si ya kire se wonum a mo wale ne mpatam no ho ha be sai wonum na MP se kwane a benifo fa so na wonum de curfew no baaye no wan hyeda anhwe ne yi wose basa no kwetimi se bia kete nti se koda no nsia sorry no nsia no de campaign fo betumi a wonum nya bibi mfa ho yentie.
I always argue that half of the security they are going to use to enforce the curfew, they can use it to provide patrol for travelers to pass through. You don't need to impose curfew. You know, the funny thing I also stated, the curfew hours, no attack has ever happened in the curfew hours. So why do you impose curfew for people to sleep in the night when actually the attacks happen in the daytime? So you don't see the reasoning behind the curfew. So they should rather provide patrol. Also, I propose that the police intelligence unit should also enhance intelligence and surveillance so that they will pick people up like they do with armed robbery, because it's like bandit activities there. So they should find a way of picking intelligence and picking those responsible, but not just impose curfew. Imagine there was going to be armed robbery in Accra all the time. You think the only solution to stopping that robbery is to put Accra on curfew? I mean, that would not make sense.
Dr. Tia Abdul Kabiru Mama oyamraso jeni wa walwale eno wasinti curfew na yakano eno na be so ntokwa no ano na yemisa se bia yetenkran na da bia no na obi wiade se ne obi ankoda na ejai kro no ba na enti omufa kwanfoforo bi so a wagiri ese no betimi abo
na chokonkro stresse ene ye ne ade chene yemi ani paso nam so Emma Green Climate Health Network NFA Maculos Care wamakomo abomu a wom yeku enhye aban ase akomo abom meno kasei omakwa akwa do esron kokura e de ama eye Asante School for the Deaf and Blind ye no Asante Jamase seche South Municipality mu na ekuekwo ya do ene chese niema hodo bebri enom de kocha adesuafo no achi no wamo esanso eye apomden kyerɛkyerɛ ede ma kyerɛkyerɛfo adesuafo ene temamfo ye wo ho na omude nsamra ne niema bebri ene kocheye obra de chane ekoso no Mrs Presla amprachum ena na ekasa mo mayentie
partnership with another NGO. Say we see ya, we must sakayaba. In may be the other a shima ban a push. We should for a brand that is a pepper brand a pepper my if you be climate change, and we must sakaya, aba, Ima and then the weather, and I said, we must sakaya aba. You put a pan say, we could cross especially Echebia, at the Yepi, a Muchedia, at the Sida. Those who said you know Muncham, and then they will be carbon. And I'm not also letting a such a post school, so the church of Frano. So the way I was on our open, when you say I didn't be here, you was at the body and you for you was at the air. And I feel you were doctors okay. Yashenya lewa we musakaya deba to bishi bidie proto so bedua ofomi sawu sie ko abebeche na wonya hu yare the doctors for me church kwaya da hu yare na wonya becha any kwaya ho faso ni
Executive Director and founder the My Green Climate Health Network Mrs Presla Prachum Nana si yape and Executive Director the Ma Maculos Francis Osu wono nso edene de esource maintie
Akuna masisi yene the school of blind eba binya ya mental health na ya pata kwa ye solicited for funds ti ye blind ya manko for send kaka by ma ye to ya ma kaka ye de boa students no more after so ye de analyze for ya kwa ye organization the analyze for what ha or students na for now, you do away with the answer of the boy, you can tell her the boss the book I can see a fan and say, one year, my gun, and I say, Africa, a mental health, the uncle forward for Senia, or the one before it's a car today. Will be TNA, Albania, malaria, I am change or one of the how not me. Shut the only say a real society, so they look created. What's it about that? Mental health, the idea. You say, you should be able to say, send your one you to a physical son was
mental health. Mr. Francis Ouso Nene and Equity, you know.
A crobby of Framantama, a friend of Sokodena Sokodo, senior high technical school be on Anufiaden, and I this young phone be, ya Casachama, Munte, or Mubora Sokoda Kronumu. Na omene kromane bi kwaye basabasa na enam sokura ma kodane bi prai nti eno akwasie ɛna agya kuroma no nso bi ɛsɛ yɛ ne yɛn nso yɛbɛtɔ mo so werɛ wɔn nso kɔto hyɛ adesuafoɔ no so ama ɛde basabasa yɛ bae yɛ nti framantam mu bamba gyinatifo Volta Regional Security Council Richsec wɔn akabɔ mu ɛde ato gya sɛ ne school no wɔn mu tum kakra na framantam so afɔ Honorable James Gunu okasa mu ma yinti
Sokode Bogama community and school. We are trying to rebuild that relationship, and so far the situation is under control. And we, as Regional Security Council, we have taken a decision which has been communicated duly to the school authorities to temporarily close down the school for us to restore law and order. And then I'm also told the school is supposed to vacate the next few days. So this will not affect anything so much, but we want the environment for teaching and learning to be peaceful for both the students and the teachers. And we want a situation where the community will see the school as their property so that they will not come and cause any damage. Then the students are also seen as their children.
We from Mantem Eswafo Honorable Gunu any attaining can say school no mofra any if you from Guayabas Sentino Maye say Sokode senior high technical school no one and two.
Na Ghana Immigration Service NFA Ghana Revenue Authority Custom Division wama komo abomu wama akwache track kese baako ya registration number ne 21AS 2103W driver no artist ananim ya Ibrahim Fatao na ade aka ya ye nyina ne se nei ye kokko ye senka ye ton no man mu oman ye de ko adwama so akwaje mfaso twutwudie ade bebo oman no wamo nyansa omo afa kuntuna ase na omo paake agu bagim na we mu de ende engu bagim ai sa galon ibina omo paake agum sa na om de agu kai mu na driver naja pua wode ko yese ave border no so na wom kokkoche no yanka ka de na ko wura togwa ne sa na no na mpanimfo de omo so tutu fom a wo mu se da bi se de nkrofo ne ye no ka no se de chinchim no ho ebu ni pamba no ese wo mo hwe de ka na ewum na wo mu driver no hwemu ana chese koko beans gallon makomako apem wa ha eni edunu 1115 gallons ena egu ka ni mu a eba enom se krache braha wo mo so no mu twededede ya wo mo de ne ko mo office wo mo ko hwe ya koko no de chetie nie enegum ena se wo mo de akwa koko board mpenfo se wo mo fa nwo kakra nsa driver no so de wo mo na choko baabi se enche wo mo ye nhwemu de besi atwo mbe me yaso atena yansam twofo ene eye addition bi bonkomo ebisa om se na eniema no nesiko moma yenti se de osu chechi
the pressure man ekoso na se wo yotimamuni na se wo yesade we I think say you are helping the country say me get for acho man I think say ne kwaso no because smuggling na mo yenti acho ma I think say ne kwaso no the punishment bia say you show me say mu na say bia like if omudi for punishment when you farm mom they show me say mu say bia I think say obi na mom kwaso mo pampa I think say na go me do no mai my team penfo obi se bi saba penfo ne ebe hwehwem na do sa so twene bia na o ma twena so
o mo gba o mai for mu ka de ke chi o ba so be twu mu pe e ka ba na ka sa de ne ti for no ti ni hye pa no ti mi twia ko farmers o mo ka e be ti mi adete mu because ya ha bo ne ya ono fa o smo go ko no ko to te no ka se ne ya bia kwa nka ne so fa ko to go kon to apart from say bia ya chi o so mo punishment e be ma mo according to o ma mo regulation see no be dinamo shamu so but the bit me detail mo am fan ko so no for that any pricing e de be de mo so bit me am so mo so production e no bo a se oba amane de mine e se patamu de mai de no che se me sa this mo ga ko be fufu akoko
abusa we yan koma yansam trofo bi ene Ghana de hye bon komo efa ne ye bi a ye se ye de niema ebe ko fa kuntu ase akopie mu e won krofo ekuro so abusa ye gina we so ne awomeso aton kraba ye ba de aka echi ye beto aso aye
Malenko for Bama Frabo, Masumba Jomo. And your wife would one night be a while to me that Sanimo Hokatashukra won't to me na ewa pepun minimuya any hunimusio na me betira one wardrobe so kaisa pokufama kofa wardrobe by yes say wasane fu fraba Malenkoff cough syrup e wardrobe tatashi was sumuni and in would what to say clofenramin mallet menthol and a diphene hydramin XCL na dia gumu enti anu aden e tu one pepun sentem so Malenkoff be yama mino ma minimu ada ho de pepun ni pepun brefo abano so uhia Malenkoff en kwadanto to fi wan ya dantam so a okokata so a wan kata enti wan tumi na no wahia Malenkoff akwada wo no Malenkoff aduro no kokata so a wadan na ho wantenani na de ache Malenkoff baby eyema motofo efrabo so memiensa edikosi afeso Malenkoff junior so ya dantam dia na Malenkoff adult so ye mpanimfo dia MNG pharmaceuticals no ye Malenkoff aduro yi enye na omayi pharmacy shops and drugstore ahodo mu etufo mfrepoku farmer wo kumasi 051-64221 and crying 021-272-223 Poku Farmer ya pamode farbai
ya command the money factor bomada command the money wada
so shebre wa brabo wa warrior wa juma wa dache bitirimu po enu nsusu ya papa ebebemu a disa wo dem paiba emu oden eheda na se enema bi ewu o wa brabo mu a eyem paibo ne betima ma nya nkwa se enu guasie eda wo so a onyankopɔ be na mpaye a wo boyi so ama mpega aba enu nti ena neme enkambo de bia da abrabo no num kopim no nsia menu be gina paiba emu oden na wo de wadansia so aba the book of Job 22 and verse 28 that shall also decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee, and the light shall shine upon thy ways, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Over Facebook and YouTube, evangelist, we see, and Opebia no num copim no sia, but sure, and may more bisa dear, and also prayer request no and from out. Oh, Holy TV, Onyankopon Shama.
Fox FM Information Center Association. Fox FM Information Center Association. Yeri bodon frefre obi bia na fidie eda Fox. Yambosumi bia ya wade edi kan hyemu a ye hyemu no. Bosumi we su die edru ho biem. Enti ye frefre obi bia. Ka kire wunua na wunua su nka kire nunua. Se yambosumi hyemu na sanso edru ho biem. Se wo ye Information Center owner na woni gye ho pesa wodi ho bedon Fox FM Information Center Association na. Ye bie ya prono edi atom obi bia. Hwehwe ye tra kwan ewo Kumase Roman Hill. Bia se o hwehwe Fox FM asueye so wo tri na sa wo penchemu bia betimi afre number 0541767443 Fox FM ana the ultimate station in Ghana.
Say, or from audition by Frankie Taylor. My pony, Sepen, Papa Poetry, our live band, the Plaza, Hyper Plus live band time, our Fox 97.9 FM. Every Saturdays from 1 to 3 p.m. Hyper Plus live band on Fox FM. Power to you.
Unipure herbal soap. Unipure herbal something to me pimples. Ayamne nantama propro. Unipure herbal ointment niso to Mr. Pimples. Ayamne nantama propro. When media never brosopa. So with the Unipure herbal ointment for pimples. Ayam and now propro no so. Abra with the Unipure herbal samnano. Edi kan afa pimples. Ayam and nantama propro. Now I will swansa. Unipure herbal balm. Unipure herbal sa honamwa homre ne honam yaw. Obenya Unipure herbal samna. Unipure herbal ointment ne Unipure herbal balm. Wo pharmacy over the counter medicine sellers or TCMS ne herbal shops. Wo pese wutu wa na wo bisa asem fa ho a. Fre 0244486225 ne 0264240999. Adie aje twede nkrato yatom.
Unipure.
Hey, say a kayampa, said that you be trying to give him, and tuntuma big timmy rough, a true baby crown. Come in this summer bush your phone. It's answer, my trying to drobebre, and so still, I should woman until send me discover Fox Mosquito Coil, Fox Mosquito Coil, and only my jinkwa, a boy, you my papa, na a shamso, and you just say, put me soon of them, put me soon of bunting, and so she had down enough for them, and to know bush ya bedda and naho. Dear Nim, and ye dick one dance here. Kaise, Ubenya do shops a hoodwoom, the open door to and crying, Kokenshi, Kumase, Babsap Enterprise, and we're doom, or was it for 055-5216-909. And now Koforidia, over to Miss Wafraye, I was 0249-108230. Fox Mosquito Coil, Yabed da enya yasumdre, FDA, Aji Egadian Kratwe Atum.
Yara masema makwa bayan fast dama pok pharma company limited. Ya pom dim farba wonu na de Nabil iron syrup no aba. Penio akodawo ya moja atawe no bia na waboma na hakem multivitamin syrup no so hono. Se vitamins umuntima akoda no nyini ye fepa. Ena mensa ke ma efichikro moja dru. Baby ani dane wo so be kan nsam wabu nsa na no pok pharma. Fichikro moja dru mensa ke ni bia enoma sane yo pok pharma si apom din farba.
Amuzu heba clinic nsa no prebra na wi ebrai na ya de no mfa bidro ntu ase emfama to ase na twetwon ana se bi be ma no na ehia ketekete sete kana me pacho otu ase de amount o West Plains usi na ye ya stomach ulcer odihye bi ato nsam ntentan na se wanka so ato nsam ntentan ope so jaya ya amuzu heba clinic na ebetimi atu ase o low sperm can gonorrhea koko na edi unya stroke ana se ota jeje mu ntentem a obra ne odofo ahie mu a amuzu heba clinic na ewe ye ne wo kumase asantementem and ye ko kumase tafunhia so ye ben moro market sanso na sunya area 3 enkranso medina main station ho a ye ben mekom ho na be ebia na phone so nkomo 0247776743 0247776743
aha ana wiye ya de kase ni nyina no esie samfo